Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about a grip mistake that 90% of golfers make, and it might just include you. Also, I'm going to give you some TrackMan data to see how this grip mistake might be affecting your ball flight. So smash that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, and if you're interested in doing some remote coaching or becoming a member of my YouTube channel, check out the description below. I see this on my lesson tee every day, and honestly, I'm appalled. Golfers who've been playing for years, even some that can break 80, and they have no idea the difference between a weak and a strong grip. And frankly, we as instructors have failed here. This is basic. This is low-hanging fruit that 90% of the people who step on my lesson tee don't know the difference between a weak and a strong grip. So let's get it right once and for all. I play golf left-handed, but I'm going to give you a way to remember it. It doesn't really matter if you're left or right-handed. So playing left-handed, the target is over here. If I take both of my hands and I move them away from the target, or either hand, both hands or either hand, if it's moving away from the target, that is stronger. And if I'm moving either hand or both of my hands towards the target, that is weaker. And so I have students come to my lesson tee all the time, and I'm like, wow, your grip is really weak. Oh, I was moving it this way. I thought I was actually making it stronger. The confusion, like I said, I'm appalled. I see it every single day. But now you know, and so if you do make it to my lesson tee, you'll get the answer right. So there are some common traits we see with people who have too weak or too strong of a grip, and it affects their ball flight, might be affecting your ball flight. So I want to discuss that. I have my TrackMan hooked up here, so we'll see if it affects me the way that it does most people. Notice I don't say everyone, because like everything in golf, there's always exceptions to the rule. There's always outliers, but there's general things we see when somebody has too strong or too weak of a grip. So let's start with a strong grip. The tendency that we see with strong grips are people tend to have the club face more closed throughout the golf swing. And so if I have a more closed club face, understand that the club face is the most important variable for the starting direction of the golf ball. I'm probably, as a left-handed golfer, going to see some more shots off to the right. So whether they're drawing, whether they're hooking, whether they're just pulls, I'm going to see balls more off to the right. And people who have weak grips tend to swing the club in more open positions and have the club face a little bit more open at impact. And so what goes along with this, more of a, for me as a lefty, left shots, balls that fade, balls that slice, balls that push. And then if you're a right-handed golfer, that would be out to the right. You know, the fade, the slice, and pushes would be more to the right versus me to the left as a lefty. So the first one I'm going to start with an extremely strong grip. So going back to earlier in the video, remember, strong is when I move either hand or both hands away from the target. So I'm going to get a really strong grip here. I've got both of my hands away from the target. My thumbs are literally down the left-hand side of the shaft. And I'm going to hit a ball from here. Now, I don't usually grip the club like this, so we might get a funny swing and a funny ball flight, but I'm going to do the best I can to make it as real as I can. All right, so I got my target out there. I've got my super strong grip. We know most people tend to draw a hook, hit the ball right if you're a lefty. Let's see what we get. Yeah, ball definitely went to the right, drawing, almost hooking off to the right. My guess is when we look at the TrackMan data, we're going to see the face very closed to the path of the club. So now let's do the other one. Let's go weak. So I'm going to go with a super weak grip here. Again, remember, that would be both hands or either hand towards the target. So I'm going to almost get my thumbs now down the other side of the shaft, the right side of the shaft, as a lefty. And this is going to promote more of an open club face throughout the swing. I'm going to expect to see something left, fading, slicing, but definitely going left for me. So again, not usually the way I hold the club, so I'll do my best to make it work. And let's hit one. Cut that one a little thin. It was going off to the left. I'm going to give that one more try for you. So again, really weak grip, both of my hands off to the right side or towards the target. Yeah, that was better. And so ball's fading, borderline slice, and definitely open club face throughout. I imagine on TrackMan what I'm going to see is a face very open to the path of the club. So now you understand the difference between a weak and a strong grip, and also how that affects your ball flight. If your grip is too strong, we're going to tend to see more, as a lefty, I'm going to see the ball go to the right. If you're a right-handed player, you're going to see the ball go more to the left. And if you're weak, we're going to see the opposite. For me, I'm going to see a shot more to the left as a left-handed golfer. And if you're a right-handed golfer, you're going to see the ball off to the right more. So start to pay attention to your grip, start to pay attention to your ball flight, and understand what weak and what stronger is, right? A lot of times I'll see students, hey, I need my grip stronger, but they go the wrong direction. So now you know that if you need your grip stronger, that's both hands away from the target or either hand, and it's going to help you to play your best golf. So remember, please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and comment.